Such a good message I opened up with too, guys. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys are here for it. All right. So everyone else is just getting gua sha tonight. But I'll post the links for this stuff all in the comments of the recording. But Majestic Pure Cosmeceuticals, it's a super retinol serum. It's got a bunch of long words on it. I don't know. I'll post it. And I adore it. It kind of smells like weird olive oil at first. I know it's not the most pleasant, but I like that. When something smells really great, that's because it's loaded with fragrance. And while that might be enjoyable in the meantime, to smell it, a lot of times if it's an artificial fragrance, which it usually is, that also is a hormone disruptor. It's a synthetic chemical that actually ends up like disrupting all your hormones, your endocrine system. It's crazy. So this smells like weird olive oil and I enjoy it. And it's like a yellow, it's not that appetizing to look at, but I got that on my keyboard. Oh, that's in warranty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on going upwards in this direction. Okay. You kind of want to load it up a bit because it gives it good slip. You don't want this to like tug on your skin as you're pulling it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here, right under my eye, on the side of my nose, right? And I'm going to hold my face here. Oh, it feels so good. I'm such a weirdo. And just go up. And when you get to here in your hairline, these muscles are tension muscles. So you're going to swoop up. And when you get here, I'm going to wiggle it a bit. Do you see the difference already in the lift? And then you're going to take this here and follow the contours. Like that, okay? Now, this one I like. It came with my jade roller. So it has this little, I don't know, little M heart shape end to it. You're going to take that starting in the center of your chin here. It's insane, isn't it? Oh, and it feels so good because it's not, like it just relaxes. We don't realize how much tension we have in our face from just the whole day. Maybe you do realize it, but just the day, it just tenses all of our muscles up. So at the end of the day, it's like getting a great massage after a rigorous workout. It feels like such relief. So I put a little bit more of the serum in my hand. And then I'm going to take this, start on my chin. This is great for defining your jawline, by the way. Slide here. Like that. Take the broad side. It lifts skin. It like gets rid of the dead skin that are on there. It pushes this product into the skin and it just relieves stress, relieves tension, and it tightens up your skin and it relieves puffiness. Because when you do what I'm about to show you, your neck, all these lymph nodes under here end up getting, I haven't even seen your comment, but I see you, I'm out here jade rolling, let's say. I'm jade rolling along because I can't find my other thing. I'm gonna try and spell, gua sha. So, yeah, it feels so good. But when you do this, these lymph nodes get packed up and they don't drain properly, especially if you have chronic stress. So I'm going to go upwards and at the jaw, wiggle. Like that. Feels so good. I'm so relaxed. Okay, so the part that everyone freaked out about with my picture, and do the eyes. So I'm going to go here. My field worker forehead. I managed a tanning salon, like a tanning salon, like a few of them in a district for a while. I was tanning like twice a day. I was such an idiot. But now you see it. Do you see it? So I'm gonna go under here. Oh, it feels so good. This is so good for the sinuses. And slow. Right under the eye. When you get to the hairline, boogie oogie. And now you're gonna do it with the curved end. Trace your eyebrow, close your eyes. Start going up. Do you see the difference? Insane. Now you can do from the center of your forehead. Use the curved side. So this side. Oh, so good. Like my whole stressful day is just not there anymore. I swear to you. Some people think I work from home and I do this and I must just be this super zen person that's just always relaxed and chilled and knows the answers. And the fact of the matter is, I don't know shit. I figure it out on the go after. No, just kidding. The fact of the matter is I have OCD and panic disorder. I have to actively work at calming my ass down. Like I have to work at being able to communicate properly and helping people and stuff. So sometimes I don't even talk to other people about being stressed. I just sit there and just stew in it. And then I have to remind myself of the stuff I've taught you guys. So this, oh, it feels so good. Insane. See my jaw? All of this under here drains out. It doesn't actually drain, which sounds gross. It just causes your lymph nodes to not swell up and retain, which also helps your immune system. It's crazy. I'm like a big fan of Asian like medicine and Ayurvedic stuff and all that. I think that some of it's a little out there, but a lot of it is just intended to help. So I'm all about it. But look at the difference. I love it. I'll do the rest of my face later. But I want to talk a little bit about a jade roller now. So a lot of us have just been kind of using it like whatever, you know, it's great. It's super, it feels good. Put this bad boy in the fridge, okay? And after you do your gua sha, you're going to feel that this tool gets really hot, which is crazy. Now, Eastern medicine thinks that what causes inflammation in the body and illness and all these things is what's called stagnant heat trapped in the body. And that you have heat collecting at certain points, and then that's what makes diseases form, or that's what causes pain or aches and stuff like that. I don't know how much of that is true or not, but from what I've found is doing this is supposed to break up that stagnant heat, which causes tension in our muscles, congestion in our sinuses, and blockage in our lymph nodes, right? So when we use this tool, it literally gets hot. Like my hands are always freezing. They are right now, but the tool is extremely hot, which is kind of amazing to me. I don't know. I've used this on I sent you guys my gross feet picture in the chat. Like it removed the swelling in my feet, which like nothing has ever done that when I'm flaring, like, you know, amazing. This little guy. You want to take your jade roller after, because now if you can see how red it's all getting from moving around that, and I wasn't even scraping hard. Like I wasn't like, get out of here. I was just dragging, you know? So now you want to take your jade roller, which is nice and cold. Oh, it feels so good. And just go back the opposite way. And it calms down all the inflammation. I gotta be careful with my nose. I got fillers in it. And the doctor was like, don't be aggressive with your nose. You can move the filler. And I'm like horrified. I'm like, for how long, doc? And he didn't answer me. But, oh, it feels so good. Okay. So now you can see the redness is calming down a bit. Right here on me gets really dark because this gets the most congested on me, like this area right here. And this will get super puffy. So this is amazing. I just even hold it there sometimes. Okay, now after you've done it the opposite way, you want to kind of continue the gua sha movement, right? So from here, just to remind you guys, as a refresher, I'm going to start from the chin, my jaw, doing my neck, and then I'm going to go up. As we age, especially if you have a hormonal issue and especially if you have insulin resistance, you actually break down collagen a lot faster than other people. So your skin starts to lose its elasticity and you'll start to see bulk sagging. Typically, women with insulin resistance are the bulkiest right here. And that's because as you age, you're now losing the volume from the collagen being, depleted, which is also, my God, I'm so, like, nothing could piss me off right now, I promise. Collagen as a supplement is also incredible. If you do go for a collagen, make sure that you're picking one that has all 5 types, and that is, the hell is it called? Hydrolyzed, or you look for collagen peptides. Those are the most digestible. Okay, so now look, I'm going to pick up my computer so I don't look like a gremlin. Do you see how much more glowy my skin is? And like from one side of my face to the other, like this one's here and this one's like here. Crazy. I love it. The more you do it, the more dramatic it's going to be. But I think the biggest takeaway is what the poor people who will be watching this recording entirely missed out on. And that is, it doesn't matter if you're doing it just to, like, if you want to freaking get a back scratcher and schedule it into your freaking calendar to scratch your own back for 5 minutes, I don't care. I'm not going to judge you. But make it something besides food that really shows you that you have something to look forward to. And that will make your day-to-day so much better, because you're not saying, oh my God, here I go. I got to go shovel shit again all day. And like, can't wait to go home and do more of that and then go to bed and do it all over again. Because I don't care what weight you are, that's miserable. And especially if you're dealing with body image issues, feeling physically crappy, letdowns, disappointments, whatever, trying to figure out a diet, the last thing that you need is to feel like the only thing you have going for you is food that's going to end up making you feel worse in the long run. That's a really trapped and crappy place to be. So little things like this, hey, if it can do great things for your face, like, it's a twofer, it's a bonus. But if it gives you a routine that you can look forward to at the end of a long and stressful day, I'd say that's like a win-win. It's not some useless luxury. It's necessary so we don't hit people with chairs. So I want you to remember that, okay? Let's see. Where are we at with time? Okay, so it's 8:30 now. I'm just going to sit here and roll my face. Does anybody have any? I'm going to open up the chat, or you can feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions. Oh, wait, I think we have questions. I got to stop rolling my face long enough to read them. Let's see. Bioderma, I enjoy dry brushing. If a cabana boy could do it for me, though, that would make it better. Yeah, I think everybody would be compelled to agree. But or girl, either one. For me, it's like, give me a really tasty beverage, a puppy in my lap, and someone, literally anybody, dry brushing me, and I'm good. I'm full Chewbacca today. I was in the mirror today. I was looking and I was like, what? I just did this. Really? Yeah, you see the difference. It's crazy. So just to lift skin or deep clean it, because I can see a difference. I'm just not exactly sure what it's for. Yeah, a little bit of everything. It's Eastern medicine. It's supposed to break up heat. I don't know. I really, it's crazy. I learned about it from my physical therapist, not like Instagram or anything like that. My physical therapist used a metal version on my neck here, because what it does do in the scientific sense, not, stagnant heat, but in the scientific sense, it breaks up and moves around soft tissue. And I have an issue. I have an illness in my soft tissue. So after I got my neck surgery, I was all inflamed around the vertebrae here. So he would just take a metal gua sha tool and just gently, it was heaven. I'd lay there and he'd put lotion on my neck and just go like this for like 30 minutes straight. And be like, you can take a nap if you want. I'm like, this is incredible. This is the best care I've ever gotten from any sort of medical professional ever. Does this help reduce fat in your face, like double chin? So the good news is when we reduce inflammation and we reduce swelling, what the first thing you see typically is losing, you're not going to like technically lose weight, but this all slims out. For my entire life, tell me if you guys can relate to this. I've always said it. I feel like I had a thick neck. I was like, other girls have these like long, pretty necks, like these feminine necks, whatever the hell that means, you know, and I feel like I just have like a thick, like manly, like sturdy ass neck. Like, and I hated it, you know, or I felt like my upper body was super manly and I hated it because it was like up here was just bulk and here was just fat. And I was like, great. And my legs were like tiny. I was like, what am I going to do? You know? So when I fixed my hormones, I noticed the first thing to slim down was right here. And I truly was like, that I didn't give a shit what the scale said. I was like, as long as I finally have a neck and I have a collarbone and like a jaw, that's amazing. So keep on with what we're doing. Reduce your stress, reduce your individual hormone triggers. And in time, like the first thing you'll see is slimming of the jaw and the neck as this drains out. So I guess it kind of does help if it helps with lymph drainage. Long answer. I don't know how you get those results because I do not look like that, but it does feel amazing. So I think it's probably because I've done this in the past 3 or 4 days. I've probably done this like 15 times. Like it's so, I just sit here as I'm listening to people like, well, I'm on calls with you guys, just so you know, I'm just doing this if I'm not on Zoom. No. And I think maybe it has to do with the retinol. I also forced myself to sleep on my back. And that is not what I wish. I wish that I could just cocoon on my side and stuff my face against my pillow. It causes fluid buildup, wrinkles, puffiness, swelling. It's the worst, you know, and for me, at least, my skin is so sensitive that I break out. If I sleep on my side, I get breakouts all along that side, like the next day, even if I change my pillowcase and wash it, everything. So I think sleeping on your back helps a lot because you're not having your face like pushed up a lot. But I wish I could sleep on my side. I'm getting relaxed watching you do this. Yeah, it's like, what is it? Those, what are those ASMR? I hate listening to those videos because they give me the creeps. Like when they tap on glasses and like whisper really quietly. Like it bugs me out. But I feel like watching people do this kind of stuff. Like the woman I follow on Instagram now who does facials with gua sha, and it's like literally facelifts. It's insane. But it's like $600 a session. I watch her do this and it relaxes me. I'm like, this is amazing. It's on my bucket list. I am going to get a facial by her one day. It makes a big difference. Yeah. Anybody have any other questions about relaxation, about how you can do more relaxing things? If anyone has particularly struggled with it, let's share and see if we can help. If anybody needs clarification.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
So we are driving down the road, so I'm a little bit bumpy, so ignore the hop along. So what I used to do to calm down and de-stress is crochet, but now that I've turned it into a business, it's kind of not relaxing anymore because I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to get this order done, I got to get this order done, and I'm just thinking that the whole time. So I think I need to get me one of them wash the things. I have to find something else to do, but I don't know because I've done this for 4 years.
So I would say either find something else that's new, that's not too involved, something that could be like either a beauty routine, let's say, or I don't know, scrapbooking. But what I would recommend to you is designate time to work on a project that you've always wanted to work on, that is not for an order, is not for business, is not on a time frame or have a deadline. You know, something where you don't have to think at all while doing it. Or even if you screw up, you can start over, but it's just for you. You know, maybe take on a new project that's kind of like crochet, like arm knitting, you know, make one of those big chunky blankets that I'm obsessed with, and then send it to 218 Springfield. No, I'm just kidding. You know, but pick some time to do it for you. You know, don't do it for business, because you're absolutely right. Then it doesn't become self-care or hobby. You don't have that to look forward to. It's work. So I definitely feel you there. Awesome. Anybody else got any questions or want to share at all? Our group nodders are not nodding, so we're good. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. For, you know, wait, what is that subscription? Oh, I missed that one. Hold on. Sorry. Not that anyone asked, but I got a face sheet mask subscription box that sends me 4 face masks a month for like 8, and helps me help remember to take the time to do that. Yes, I'm gonna need that subscription. So if you can go ahead and send that on over in the Chronic Confidence chat, Rachel, share the wealth. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really excited for next week. Next week, I'm thinking I'm going to do some cooking stuff with you guys. I kind of want to make it so that we could do our little lesson first, and then I have to reschedule the donut making. I want to make that live with you guys. So I'm going to do that after our scheduled time next week. So from 8 to 8:30 will be a lesson or motivation call. And then 8:30 to 9 will be, I'll be making the donuts live. So it gives you guys a week. Gather your ingredients, set up your phone or whatever so that you can watch it as I'm doing it. And this way you can jump in and ask questions. If you're like, I'm screwing this up, how do I do this? You know, we can make it together. But the lesson part of it, I have a few ideas I'm mulling over. I'm going to see based on our calls this week, but I'll send them over into the chat and you guys can vote on which one really speaks to you guys the most. All right. So enjoy your Monday. I hope this was helpful. I will post the links to all the stuff that I got, and then keep me posted if you get yours and you're like, I'm obsessed. I can't stop doing this at red lights. Like, I want to know about that because I'm there with you. So, all right. Bye guys. Bye.